Hello again, Redseven here, and in this video we're going to be having a look at some of the future plans for EFT. It's the second part of my podcast review, but this time we're going to talk about mostly more distant ideas, plans, mechanics, or concepts for the game. These things will be implemented in 0.11 and beyond. I want to talk first about the recoil issue. It's something that bothers me and the rest of the hardcore part of the community. Recoil is way too controllable in EFT. Even if you shoot at targets which are, let's say, 50 meters in front of you, you can still use auto fire mode, and with some good mouse control you will hit the enemy very accurately, which is compared to other games, some more hardcore and realistic, some not that much, not according to the reality, to the game reality. I've spoken with a lot of military guys who said that it is not realistic. Even Nikita and Clean said the same, and Clean has a military background. But again, not because he said so, but because common sense says so, and you guys know it. And if you think it is not so, just check the following footage. It's me playing 3 different games: Insurgency, Sandstorm, Squad and EFT. You will see that the differences are huge. I know here that I was not testing the same weapons, I just grabbed something and went into the raid, or I started a match, but you get like the basic point, right? To back myself up a bit here, during the podcast Nikita said that the recoil is not normal right now, it shouldn't be like that, and is going to be increased bit by bit every patch in order to reach that desired level of realism. So the current status according to Nikita is PMCs with elite skills. That means that although you're only level 20, for example, when it comes to recoil control, you're a pro at shooting although you're not. Doesn't make too much sense because the stats you have are not real, but this mechanic will be tweaked so that what you see in your skills tab reflects your current game reality or status. Basically, level 0 recoil control will mean you're a noob at handling or controlling the weapon. I am very happy about this, and the hardcore fans agree with me. Again, it is not me suggesting this to the devs, it's Nikita saying it because he knows the recoil is too easy to handle. Now let's talk a bit about the Scav boss, the new Scav boss, and compare him with Reshala. Killa, the new Scav boss, is a one-man army guy. According to Nikita, you will not see this guy with a squad. He is roaming interchange alone, playing aggressive and destroying players with that RPK of his. He has strong body armor and a very heavy helmet, which will make him hard to kill or to take down. Now, Reshala uses the power of his team. He's a coward initially until his team dies, but then sometimes he gets out of his room and tries to destroy you. 2 months ago or so, he and his crew were very hard to take down, mainly because of dissing and who knows, maybe because some hidden features they had. But now, taking down Reshala is nothing but 2-3 shots, maybe a bit more, and that's it. Reshala doesn't have visible armor and his ammo is also limited. Regarding Killa, it remains to be seen how much firepower he has and what's his patrolling area, his favorite spots. Also, will he be able to throw grenades? You will be able to strip him down and take all his shit. He will carry a secondary weapon probably, and who knows, some goodies in his pockets. Important to mention here, now that we are talking about Scav bosses, there will be unique Scav bosses on different maps. Some more aggressive like Killa, some more like Reshala who likes putting his dogs in the front line. There will be also sniper squads or teams on other maps according to Nikita, probably on shoreline or on woods on more open maps. Very exciting stuff, right? Killa will definitely make interchange more appealing and more interesting. Hopefully the guys will somehow fix the invisible player or scav bug and the glitches that happen on that map currently. The new map called Terra, which will definitely be added in 0.11, said Nikita, is going to be 3-4 times the size of Factory. It's a closed environment, very different than the other maps. It will be clean and will have big areas where players will be able to play on, and high-tech and top-tier loot. It will be literally a test environment. Why, you may say? Well, on this map, the devs will implement and test new game mechanics or features which will be implemented on other maps after the testing phase. Wanna know more? This is exciting, so let's find out more. Well, on this map, new features like energy system or power management will be tested. That means you will be able to turn power on or off on different areas on the map. Switching lights on or off will be possible. Exciting, right? Imagine the possibilities. Star Citizen has something similar and it's amazing. Then we will have new type of exits with sound alarms, for example, new coded doors and keycard doors. Of course, it remains to be seen how this will work. No one knows for now. The map will have around 11 PMCs, said Nikita, and will introduce another great feature, a new type of AI called Scav Raiders. Now these guys are no starving, homeless, cheap-ass scavs like the ones we currently have in the game. These guys are soldiers, part of them former PMCs, said Nikita. Their objective is to infiltrate on Terra labs and kill on site everyone, exactly what most of you do on factory, right? Nikita said that they will not be freely roaming like the normal scavs. They will be somehow event-based. Not really sure how that's gonna work, but we will soon see. The Scav Raiders teams is 3 to 4 counter-terrorists big, said Nikita. Now regarding other future plans, here is what the guys said. Not going to go into too much detail with all of them, some of the topics I will mention are unknown to me as to you. The plan of the devs in the nearest future is to tweak the spawns again. It is still bad and needs tweaking. Also to increase the loot zones and to add more variety. Remember, this will also change with the ending of the new flea market. There will be 3 marked rooms on customs, for example. Shoreline will probably also get some love regarding this. Then to investigate the kill trades. They're happening too often and something is wrong there, said Nikita. Removing stuttering is also very important, which leads us to the next cool topic, moving to Unity 2018. It will start at the end of the year, probably, or at the beginning of 2019, but it will take time. Nikita stated that with the introduction of the new engine, the memory consumption could be reduced 3-4 times. Awesome, but it remains to be seen when that will happen. The current scope problems will be adjusted as well. You know, the iron sight problems and the scope sensitivity and so on. Also, the bolting mechanic will be soon changed. The patch 0.11 will also bring the new HK416 or 416. Cool competition for the M4, I would say. Cannot wait for it. And also, very important, the SVD. There is so many people waiting for this rifle. Another cool feature for 0.11, which I mentioned in my previous video, is the clothing customization. Very cool stuff is waiting for us, guys. Also, there will be attempts to improve or increase night gameplay. For example, cultists will only spawn on nighttime raids. Mortar strikes will happen more rarely on nighttime raids, so this means that nighttime raids will be only for scavenging, not only for scavenging, but will be more chilled and more for scavenging oriented. Wait, I didn't talk about the mortar strikes, right? And the minefields and the dynamic events and about the stationary weapons. Well, those subjects, my friends, will be touched in different videos in the future when we know a bit more about them. There also another example, there will be night missions. And now that we talked about cultists, they will have their own type of gear and weaponry, with more melee use, even two-handed melee weapons, and with the ability to sneak behind you and stab you on the back. In the future, you will be able to meet the traders face to face and trade with them, talk to them. Oh, and also very important, the hideout is going to be worked at more intensively. Probably after 0.11, the hideout will turn into a high priority. There will also be special scavs and the possibility to play as a scav boss and the ability to ensure stuff in the raid and voice over IP very soon and more. But I think I've covered the most important subjects or topics with these 2 videos. If you want to check the first one, the link is in the description as well. So you see, guys, this is why this podcast was one of the richest ones. We had so much juicy info. Exciting times are waiting for us, and as said, if you look at other games, there is no comparison. That doesn't mean that we shouldn't criticize the bad things. There are tons of them, but let's for now see the positive side and take the game as it is. Understand that it is in a development phase and be patient, it takes time. So this was my podcast review, hope you guys found it useful. Please share it and like it, or share your thoughts with us by leaving a comment. Also check the t-shirts and hoodies I made for EFT. It's a kind way of supporting me and my work, and also to brag with some EFT outfit in real life. There is also my Patreon page. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Patrons, thank you for the awesome support so far. Players, I cannot say don't play too much because EFT caught me as well and it became a kind of addiction for me. Just remember to pause the game from time to time and to do your other stuff as well. We all have responsibilities and these need to be addressed and taken care of. I know it's hard to admit, but this is the truth, and saying the truth sometimes hurts. Take care, Redseven out. Peace.